Oh, wait. Now this is the weather I missed. It's getting a little sticky out. Goodness, look at that green grass. Man, that's gorgeous. My neighbor's cows. Woo-wee. My grass is starting to come up. Come down here at the mailbox, see what we got. Oh, yeah. Well, well, well. It is a beautiful, sticky afternoon. Sorry, my phone's getting all crazy. I was looking to see who sent us mail. There's Trixie. Hi, Trixie. Come on, let's go see the goats. I put the goats in the garden this morning. Goodness, it feels good. Gosh, this is what I missed. When I was in Arizona, that was sucking the moisture out of my body. This is what I missed. It is starting to get a little sticky outside. The babies in the garden. They're loving it. Little breeze, some grazing. Yeah. There's the babies. Feel that breeze just flowing through my ears. Yes, sir. We got ourselves a storm that's starting to brew, so it's supposed to hit tonight about, oh shoot, I don't know. I think they said about between 7 and 10 o'clock tonight. We've got the storm, and it's supposed to be a doozy. We're in the marginal range. I mean, it's the thunderstorms, but we are rated a number 2 out of 5 for the chances of any sort of tornado. So, I mean, I ain't concerned at all. I mean, yeah, I live in the Midwest, and should I be concerned living in the Midwest? Absolutely. You know, you never take it for granted. Oh, it's not gonna happen to me. It'll just jump. It'll just bounce on me. You should always have it in the back of your mind that there's a possibility you ever see Twisters or Twister? Those people at the rodeo, the wind started blowing, and everybody looked to the sky and was like, what is that? Lo and behold, it's a Twister. All right, so I got some chores I got to get knocked out today. Wife had to go into the office for some work, and then I am going to, I'm going to get my generator ready, because I mean, we lost power the other night I was telling you about, and we lost power for about 4.5, almost 5 hours. 6 to 11. Yeah, about 5 hours. You know, thank goodness they were able to get that power restored for us, so that way I wouldn't have to take any concerns that nothing in my refrigerator was going to go bad. You know, it's that sucks. So I'm gonna get my Jenny ready, and just to be on the safe side, so if I need to, I can plug in the refrigerator, so we don't lose any groceries in there. So anyways, here's the goats. Get the babies. Oh my goodness, they are just adorable. So I need to get myself a stanchion, because I need to start milking mama number 1 and mama number 2. I don't think that they're feeding the babies milk anymore. The babies have been eating grains and drinking water. Look at her, look at little Millie standing inside the food dish. So I need to make sure that I've got milk coming out of her all the time right now because I want to continue to milk her. I don't have a stanchion at the moment. I thought about building one. You know, I can run to Home Depot and go grab all the lumber and put it together. There's a dude on YouTube I watched last night put the dimensions of how to build one online, and you know, he made it look easy, but still, you know, kind of complicated. It ain't that hard. It's just a damn milking stand with the head clamp. So, but I'm actually considering just making. There's one on Amazon. Let me flip this around. There's one on Amazon that I'm interested in, but I'm leery about because, well, it's Amazon. There's one I found on Amazon. It's $100, and it's all metal. It's a metal stanchion, and it's got the food trough in the front. It's got the, you know, the neck clamp and lock, and you know, I don't remember if it's got a ramp. They just jump up on it. I don't know how tall it is, but it's metal. So they say it's metal. Maybe it's aluminum. I don't know. It's $100. And I'm leery because, well, one, it's metal. It's $100, and it's Amazon. So I don't know how good a quality that actually is. Am I going to be wasting my money buying this? You know, is it going to be crap? Should I just run to Home Depot and just go get the lumber and just I got the screws. I just need the lumber and just build it myself. You know, there's so many different plans and dimensions and things. Do I just go build it myself? Take the time and just knock it out? Could. But I don't know. I guess the lazy way of doing things, first world problems, you order it on Amazon, some Chinese man or woman built the some gun, shipped it to the US, we buy it, we screw it together and we use it. That's the first world problems, you know. I don't know. I'm debating. You know, do I spend the $100 on this Amazon product, or do I spend $100 on lumber and build it myself? Mine will be out of wood, of course. The one in the metal is supposed to be it's metal, but it's supposed to be lightweight. I don't know. What are your thoughts? Put a comment down there. You know, what do you think? For those goat people out there that actually have stanchions and they use them, you know, what are your thoughts on that? Do you know, should I just build it myself? You know, will it last longer than the Amazon one? Look at this cutie. What do you want, Izzy? Hi, Izzy boy. I gave you your bottle. You're fine. Yes, you're fine. Yeah, fine. Hi, baby boy. Here comes Mama. Uh-oh. She ain't gonna come to feed you. She just wants a drink of water. Oh, Maria. You need to keep feeding him, Missy. You need to keep feeding the babies. I need that milk to keep coming through. So I noticed this morning, I went out here to feed everybody, and old No-Nose has got himself a case of the Scours. I don't know how he got the case of the Scours, and I felt, well, maybe he's a little too old for the Scours, but nah, he's got a case of the Scours. I don't know if maybe it was just too much alfalfa pellet. I haven't changed his diet at all, and he eats exactly the same as he does every single day. I don't know, maybe it's just a goat virus or something. So I gotta keep an eye on that. Still no baby on Miss Willow right there. Ooh, my big old fat finger. Miss Willow. Come in this way, I guess. Willow. Still no baby with her. But damn, look at this. Look at my grass. My grass is growing. The grass is growing. Yeah, and we got more rain coming tonight too. So, man, I really need to get that lawnmower. Look at my 3D Target. I'm gonna start getting going. I gotta get my crossbow set back up again. But yeah, I gotta get my lawnmower all fixed so that way I can come out here and cut the grass. It's a beautiful windy day. It stormed pretty good last night. I mean, it didn't rain, but the wind ripped through here. Woo! The wind ripped through here last night, boy, I tell you. Tore through here like a tornado in a trailer park. But yeah, I didn't lose any more trees, thank goodness. I think as of right now, all the trees that I actually have lost were already dead, and so that's why they're you know, they got blown over. But I think the rest of my trees are okay. There's the live ones. I might have a few straggler trees back this way in that side of the forest, but I think they'll be all right. I mean, they're already starting to bloom. Look at this is a walnut tree. I already got bloom on this walnut tree. My oak tree over here too is also doing well. Oh, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful sight. Yeah, beautiful sight, man. And in my oak trees, primarily that's all I've got around here is oak and walnut. I got red oak, black oak, white oak, and I got black walnut. I mean, there's a few cedars here and there. There's a few little hickories, but actually, do I have hickory? I don't think I have any hickory here. I may, and I know I've got a couple nutless chestnuts. I say they're nutless because I have not seen a single chestnut come off of the tree. I have not seen a single chestnut come off of the chestnut tree. So, hi Victor! Hi big boy! Hi babies. You loving your new trough? It's easier to get water out of it, ain't it? Yeah, you good boy. Yeah, you're my good boy. Oh my goodness, he likes the neck scratches. Oh, the neck scratches. Oh yes, oh get in there. Oh my goodness, that feels so good. Oh, rub it. Oh my goodness, Victor. Hi, baby boy. I love this boy. He's such a good one. Hi, no. Sorry, you got a sour butt. He's my baby. He's my baby. And then my baby right there. Oh, he's eating an oak leaf. Hello, Miss Millie. Hi, baby girl. Hi, baby girl. So mama there, I got to keep milk coming out of her, and I got to keep milk coming out of her. And it's, you know, I got to keep them coming, and I want to keep producing milk from them, so that way, you know, I can start making some goat butter, and you know, we get into the lotions and the soaps and whatnot. But anyhow, well, I don't know. I popped on here just because I felt like it. You know, just thought I'd throw another video up online. But I got some work to do. I got some chores to take care of. I gotta get my generator ready. I'm gonna put up here on the porch with a nice extension cord, just in case we happen to lose power again. You know, we just went to the stove, and I don't want to lose anything that's in the refrigerator. My buddy gave me a whole bunch of elk meat. Shout out Aaron Farmer. Woo, woo. In Prescott, Arizona. His boy shot that elk, and I want to say it was it Roswell or Rio Doso, New Mexico? I don't know, somewhere down there. He got an elk tag for down there and caught himself a little cow. But anyways, I don't want to lose any of that meat. And I still got a little bit of deer meat from my deer I got this year. Whatnot, and a lot of proteins. I mean, who wants to lose, you know, their food that they've spent hard-earned money to buy? But anyhow, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just throw another video up online, you know, not because I have to, but because I want to, because I enjoy you people, you know. I want you all to know I appreciate you for watching my videos, you know. And if you don't watch my videos, well, then it's okay, because I enjoy doing this. I enjoy talking to myself. I must be going nuts, because I do enjoy talking to myself. It's only bad when you start answering yourself. First person. Anyhow, well, I'm gonna get going. I'm gonna get some of my chores taken care of. Like I said, I gotta get my Jenny. I want to clean out my pickup truck. It's been a good minute since I've cleaned out the back of the truck. I gotta get my truck cleaned out. I gotta get my tools organized. I gotta get these stalls mucked. They're pretty gross. But yeah, I gotta get the stalls mucked out. I cleaned the chicken coop yesterday. Oh, let me show you. Let me check it out. Check it out. I got myself an escape hat, so I don't get locked in this damn chicken coop anymore. Okay, look it. I got me a little escape hatch now. So I drilled me a hole, and I attached this baling twine to the latch, and through there. Pa-da-pa-da-po. See that? That way, if I get locked in here again, which, mind you, chickens, it happened. Look at that. I cleaned this coop up yesterday and they've already pooped all over the place. Jeez, dirty birds. Dirty birds. Yeah, eggs in there, yes I do. She's sitting on a bunch of eggs. Frizzles. You know, I'll keep these frizzles in here for a little bit. I want the chickens to get used to them before I let them loose. Ducks. I'm waiting to see which one of y'all's tail feathers is going to start curling. And I think it's going to be this boy right there. I think he's the boy. One, he's the bigger one of the three. And I'm just waiting for his tail feather to start flipping. His little feather right there will curl up. And that's a drake. That's a drake trait. Hens don't do that. Boys do. But I believe the other two, and she's light too. I don't know if she's an actual, I don't know. I mean, she's a light, they're all three of them were supposed to be Cayega. But she's a little light in color. Let's see if I can zoom in. You can see the difference there. She's got some brown in her, and Cayegas are all black with emerald in their feathers. So I'm wondering if she's a mixed breed or she's a different breed. Yeah, she's not Cayega. She's supposed to have been Cayega. She's even had a brown bill. I have no idea what the heck she is. But she's not Cayega. Yeah, she's got ruin in her, I guess. She might be a mixed breed or something. The other two are Cayega, but not her. She's got brown, and look at her bill. Her bill's brown. She looks different. One of these things is different from the other. I remember Sesame Street. So anyhow, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what develops with this one here. Here, Frizzles. Chickens. Hi, baby girl. This one's getting used to me, though. I can come over here and I can pet her a little bit. Hi, Mama. I'm not going to take your egg. She doesn't scream at me anymore like she used to. She knows I'm not going to take her eggs. Now, watch the difference. I'm going to pet this one down here. See? She's calm, docile. Watch her. See how she puffs up? Still no trust. She thinks I'm going to steal her eggs. If I put my hand in front of her, she'll peck me. Let me see. Hey. No, not yet. Okay. Well, we're getting a little bit better. But this one, yeah. You're a good girl. You're a good girl. You're sitting on your eggs. You're a good mama. Yes, you are. You're a good mama. All right, I'm going to leave them be. I'm going to move that egg up there so I know to grab it later. So I see it. Ugh. All right, ladies. You hatched them babies. There's a couple eggs sitting on here on the side. One of them I marked. That one right there. A few weeks back I marked it. It was about probably maybe 2 weeks ago, 2.5 weeks ago. I don't know. It's probably a dud. Probably a dud. But, see, I almost got locked in there again. The door almost shut on me. But yeah, I had to put that escape hatch in there because I wasn't getting locked in there again. But so far, look at the sky. It's getting a little gray, cloudy. Beautiful though with the breeze. Beautiful out. Swallow. Anyhow, y'all, I'm gonna wrap up this quick little video. Some of your thoughts. I think I asked a couple questions at the beginning of the video. I don't know. If you haven't yet, you know, like, subscribe, ring the little notification bell. You know the drill. You know, ding 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 ding. Yeah, I don't know. Even if you don't want to, that's all right. There's so many other creators out there, you know. Why would you follow little old me? You know, just my little old farm with my goats and my chickens. I love my birds. I love my goats. I want to get a whole mess more goats. I love goats, and they're such a character, you know. Next on my list, though, I got myself a dehorner because I messed up and I didn't dehorn the babies when I should have within the first 10 days. Because what happens is that horn, when they're first born, it feels like a little pimple under their skin, under their fur. Well, after 10 days, that little pimple attaches to the skull, and now you can't burn it off. Now it's a little bit more painful for the goat when you go to, you know, iron it. But within the first 10 days, you're able to get your little dehorning iron, and you go down and press it down on that top of that little pimple, that little nub, and it causes it not to attach to the skull cap, which causes it not to grow. So now that it's already attached to the skull cap, now they've got blood vessels going to it, and now I can't burn them off. I could probably still try to dehorn them, but what's going to happen is if I do that, it could come back, grow anyways, but kind of deformed. And I don't want that, so I'd rather let them have their full horns. They're going to grow out naturally with the curvature like they're supposed to, like my boys. I never dehorned them. I didn't want them dehorned. And honestly, I don't like, so with my boys, I'm glad I didn't dehorn them, because when they start to get a little unruly with me, I grab hold of that horn and I can control them, and I can, you know, I can tell them, I can hold them back. They're strong. Don't get me wrong. They're strong. They have never really headbutt me yet. I mean, in playing, you know, they're my babies. They're like my boys. They're my kids, you know, and they know this. I bottle fed them since they were under a week old each. And I mean, Victor was only 3 days old when I brought him home. And that little boy lived in the house. Both of them lived in the house with me for the first month. And they had their cage, you know, and I would feed them 4 times a day with their bottle and curl them up in a blanket and watch TV and, you know, bottle feed these babies. So they know I'm dad, you know, and they treat me as though, you know, it's like with kids, you know, they're gonna try to push your buttons, you know, they're gonna. Uh-oh, Willow and Victor are starting to get a little funky. She's eating her food, and they say, you ain't eating my food, Miss Willow. You have your own food. But the boys already went over there and ate all her food. So she's gonna come over and finish off what they had. So Victor was getting a little testy with her right now, because she was over there trying to eat his food. See that? He's flipping up his container like he's irritated. Get out of here, horse. They're such characters though. But you know what, children? They're gonna test their boundaries. They're gonna push your buttons. Those 2 boys right there, they try to test their boundaries. They lose. They try to test their boundaries with me and push my buttons. I'm so glad I got that little stock tank. It makes it so much easier for the goats to drink out of it. They can reach that stock tank a lot better than they can reach that stock tank. It's a lot taller. But anywho. So anyway, y'all, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Thanks for watching. And you know, I'll keep you informed what's going on with the weather. You know, it's a twista. It's a twista. It's a twista. Remember that movie? It was in 1982, 1981, Airplane. Anywho, squirrel. Yeah. So I'm gonna wrap this video up, y'all. Thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope I can bring you a little bit of joy. You know, a little sense of humor in a crazy, mad world. You know, be safe out there, everybody. Be safe out there. If it ain't the weather, it's the people. So we're going through some crazy times, and we'll get through it like we always have. You know, this nation stay strong. You know, but you know, just stay safe out there, everyone. Make good choices. You know, I can't stress that enough. Make good choices. You know, you know, that devil perches on your shoulder and, you know, whispers in your ear, and sometimes we you know, we tend to it, but you know, make good choices. And as always, everybody, hey, y'all, happy hunting. Until next time, I'm Todd. This is Todd Hollow Homestead, and I'll catch you next time. Take care, y'all.
Ah!